Hello, my name is Harry, and I will be covering the CMIMC programming competition. The CMIMC programming competition did not exist last year. This is a new competition. Originally, it was just a math competition. It was called the Carnegie Mellon Informatics and Mathematics Competition. There was a round that was about computer science, but this year they're expanding it to a full-on programming competition. As with basically all competitions this year, it'll be online. In fact, it'll be proctored virtually on discord.com. That's a online chatting site. So the time, it'll be January 30th, 2021. That is a Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. So this will be all day. Teams can be from one person all the way up to 3 people, though they highly recommend that you have a full team because there's no reason, there's no penalty for having more people, so you might as well have all of them. The website is linked here, but it's also going to be linked below. And then the languages they allow is the AI round only allows Python 3. They do not allow any other languages for that one. However, for the optimization rounds, you can use any language. On the right, you can see the schedule. So it starts at 10 a.m. So from 10 to 10:30, there'll be the opening events. They'll explain all the rules, they'll get you set up on Discord, all that kind of stuff. And then for the next 3 hours, you're going to have the AI round. I'll explain that later. After that, you'll have an hour-and-a-half lunch period, and then the optimization round, and then there's a 1 hour period where they have mini events. That gives them time to set up everything. I don't actually know what happens in the mini events. I assume it'll just be some light, fun things for you to do during that time. That's how it typically goes. And then after that, first from 7 to 8, there'll be the award ceremony. I don't expect it'll take the full hour, but yeah. So the main part of the competition are these 2 rounds. The first one's called the AI round. So remember, you can only use Python 3. You can't use any other programming language, unfortunately. But what you want to do is there's going to be 3 mini games. So the example they gave was tic-tac-toe. And so you want to write a program that can play tic-tac-toe. Over the course of 3 hours, you're able to improve your program so it becomes better and better at tic-tac-toe. You can use whatever method you want. Yeah. And then it'll every so often, I think every 5 minutes, it'll actually have each program play each other. And then so you can see how well your program does, and if it improves or if it doesn't. And so at the very end, once you have all of your programs done, it'll, at the end of 3 hours, they'll do it one more time, and then it'll rank it based on how each program does. Some recommended things you could do is called the AI round. So stuff like machine learning would be great. Though you could probably, tic-tac-toe is a simple enough game that you could probably just code it manually. There's a winning strategy. However, the types of games they're going to be getting are likely going to be more complex. So there's an example on the website that you can't just directly hard code. Well, you might be able to use some strategies. However, stuff like machine learning would help greatly. Anyway, the second round is called the optimization round. So this round, you want to write programs the problems are designed in such a way that you can't get an exact answer. You can't get the best answer. That is almost impossible. But what you can do is you can get close to an exact answer, or you can try at least. And so there are 3 problems, and you want to optimize them within 3 hours. And then you're ranked based on how close, how well each program does at estimating it. So, yeah, they said there'll be some mathematics aspect to them. So if you're strong in mathematics, that'll help with this round as well. But again, you're not at all expected to get the best answer you expect, but you want to get as close to the best answer as possible, and that's how they will judge you based on it. They have example problems on their websites that has basically stuff such as so for the AI round, they'll say what game it is, how to win, that kind of stuff. For the optimization round, they say something like they have a problem where you're trying to they'll tell you what you're doing and what you're trying to optimize. I recommend you check it out on their website if you want to learn more. If this contest interests you, we will be sending out a registration form on the Remind soon, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. If you fill out the form and you, the form will be actually for multiple competitions. However, if you specify that you want to do the CMIMC, we will actually register you for you. You do actually have to accept the invite though, and you also have to fill out some waivers before January 16th. Alternatively, if you already have a team, since that registration form is mainly if you don't have a full team already, then you can just go directly to the link provided, and then you can create a competitor account and create a team yourself. That way you can invite people, and they can accept it, and you don't need us to do it for you. You can still use the registration form though. So, yeah. More information is on their website, so I implore you to take a look at it if you have any questions or if you just want to read more about it.